Good morning. Today is August 15th. I don't know when I'll get this video out particularly, but it's chilly this morning. You can see the bright sunshine like it's been every other morning this summer, and it's chilly. The last 2 mornings I've sat out here with my coffee and thought, fall's a-coming, you guys, and it's funny because I picked North Idaho. I said, I think I want to live in North Idaho. I think I want some place that still has winter. You know, we're from Colorado, and I want some place that still has winter and isn't too humid, which it's humid here. They still have winter here. Winter is like 9 months long, it seems. You know, in Colorado, I'm used to winters that it could snow and in the same day in January be 70 degrees. That is certainly not the case here. I mean, I drive in snow, I know how, but it's different here. The snow is wet, and it rains a lot more in the quote-unquote winter time than I thought it would. So there are things that are maybe not ideal about living here, but I really do like it. I don't love hot. I don't love summer. The challenge is still growing things when it's not really hot in summer, you know. You may have noticed my new mug. We have a few new mugs, courtesy of my mother, Prairie Winds Pottery, and I'll link that below if anyone's interested in checking her out. She doesn't sell a lot, but she's very talented. But she made us some mugs, and I'll be doing a giveaway probably within the next couple of weeks, so watch out for that. Yeah, I'm just sitting here lamenting our coming winter after what feels like, I don't know, not even 6 weeks of summer so far. Good morning. I am out to do a morning milking today. I've been trying to start milking twice a day, even though Rosie is still on Aurora. She's not quite 6 months old, but I'm not completely weaning her. I milk and let her nurse, but only twice a day. I don't keep them together. I just want more milk. So when we got back from our trip, we don't have a ton of milk, which we knew we would suffer a little bit of a loss, but we are trying to work back up. Part of that is we have sold the last of the baby goats that we're going to sell this year. Sorry, the baby girl goats. We still have all the baby boy goats. The baby girl goats, we're keeping one of them. She's a Nubian Alpine cross, and her name is Sky. And we are keeping her just to see what the cross will produce because I'm interested. And then we did sell one of our milking mamas, Iris. She was one of last year's babies, and I had a friend who needed a milking goat, and so we traded her for some stuff. But part of getting rid of my last 3 baby girl goats is a trade as well. So I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy, and I probably am, but this is what I traded for for 2 goats, basically. And then the third one I got cash for. So this is, we're not sure what her name is yet. I'm going through several iterations. My very first name I wanted to name her was Tilly, but the kids don't like that. They want Cookie, or she's got all these little pepper speckles on her nose, so I was thinking of calling her Pepper. She's missing her family, huh? It's hard coming to a new place, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna get you out with the other cows today, okay? She is a Holstein Jersey cross. and I don't know what I'm going to do with her yet, but as a lot of you know, Beulah has not been able to get pregnant. So probably Beulah needs to move on. Aurora only has 2 working teats, and I find out next week if she's pregnant. So if she's pregnant, great. If she's not, ugh. So this cow potentially is going to be a replacement for Beulah and or Aurora. She is 9 months old, but I forgot to tell you guys. Oh, come here. Okay, we gotta go over here. I don't know if I can catch him. But while we were gone on our trip, Poppy had her calf. It's a little boy, and we named him Truffle. So we'll go see if we can find them. There's Miss Rosie. She was tied on the outside, and she apparently went through the fence. So I hope she hasn't nursed, because I am trying to milk twice a day. We shall see. Poppy, where's your baby? Where did he go? Big Mama. We're training Poppy to milk, which sometimes is hard. I've gotten kicked in the shins several times and have cuts to prove it. The most effective way is to get Truffle to nurse on one side while I milk out the other side. I got a little over a quart yesterday from her. And then there's poor sad Beulah, who really wants a baby, and she's very jealous of all the other cows and their babies. Okay, there always has to be some kind of drama. We can't find Poppy's calf, which basically our neighbors' cows live on our property. We have no fences. They go back and forth. And I think the calf was stolen. I mean, he readily goes through the fence and doesn't know how to come back in, but he went off with them somewhere. They also, one of their cows has a calf too. So I don't see them anywhere. I've walked down our road and onto one neighbor's property. The other neighbor's property is over here. I think probably the best bet is to let Poppy out. She will find him, and eventually they'll come home. So as much as I wanted to milk her today, it's been more successful when he's on. Hopefully I'll have a video of him soon. He's super cute, and he's super tiny for a cow. It's just really cute. And he's 2 weeks old, so he's bigger than he was. But anyway, maybe I can milk the other cow still and move on. Well, that did not really go as planned. Mamas are out now to go forage for the day. Poppy is supposed to go look for her baby, but now she's very interested in our new cow that we have put in with Rosie. Hi Beulah. You're in my face, aren't you? Anyway, Aurora did not make any milk for me, but she did let down a little bit for Rosie. It's new to do it twice a day, so maybe she's just getting used to it. It has been really dry and hot. You can see there's not much grass in there. We give them alfalfa, but the grass even out in our fields is really dry and brown. So there is still green stuff out there. They can find it and they can forage still, but it's time to go get hay. Okay, I have really bad light. In this tree stand here, but after a really rough day yesterday of catching animals, it was even rough in the evening, I guess. Brendan and I went to look at a new truck, which we did not buy, but we are in the market. And so everybody else had a hard time catching all the animals, but we did get them all in, and that means I can introduce you to our new baby boy. This is Truffle. He's tied, but I'm holding him here so he doesn't just run from me. Look at him. So Poppy is half Dexter, half Jersey. So he's a quarter of each of those. And then his dad is a low line, which is a meat breed. And so he will be our beef 2 years from now. And in 1 year-ish, Rosie, which is Aurora's calf that she came with will be beef. Depends on how fast she grows and how we need space. Now, she's half Guernsey, half Longhorn, so you can technically probably use her as a milk cow, but as you can tell, I don't really need more milk cows. I mean, I feel like I do. You guys, here's the deal. See if I can get better light before I tell you the deal. Okay, the deal is that I can't get Beulah pregnant. Now, I do have a bull coming, a Jersey bull. We're going to borrow back our Jersey bull that we had sold earlier this spring. And he's going to come here. He's a year old, a little over, and he's going to hopefully breed her. And I find out this week if Aurora's pregnant. I have the vet coming to do a blood sample on her. Find out because we AI'd her in July. She would have had a heat while we were gone, so I can't tell if she had one. She should have another heat this next week. But I'm also going to do the blood test just to make sure. So if Aurora's pregnant, she will have a purebred Guernsey calf. That'd be great. That was what I wanted. If it's a heifer, probably we'll keep her. Aurora only has 2 teats, and right now we're getting maybe a gallon a day. I'm trying to milk her twice a day, but it's not really working. She doesn't really have enough milk. I can milk her once a day or twice a day. I'm still getting the same amount of milk, just smaller amounts at each time. It's more work for me, so I'm probably not going to continue that very much longer. I really want to make cheese and butter, and you guys, that's the whole reason I have these milk cows. Poppy is in milk, and it's just she's not trained to stand yet fully. I'm working on it, but it's just it takes a while, and I'm not sure how long it will truly take and how much milk I'll end up getting out of her. But right now, I'm only really getting milk from Aurora, and then, of course, the goats. But we're talking cheese and butter, hard cheeses, aged cheeses, which I really, really want to make more of. I need a higher production, and so if Beulah ever gets pregnant, that'd be great, but probably, I mean, I keep saying we're at the end of the line with her. I just keep trying different things, but really, I love her so much, and I don't want to get rid of her. And getting rid of her probably means eating her, which makes me really sad. I know people out there are going to be sad about that, but she lived a good life here, and we took care of her, and I do love her. But you can't really sell her to someone else. They'll use her for meat, too. You eating me? Anyway, the cow saga continues.